Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a very simple makeup tutorial, just of sort of like an everyday low-key glam look, I guess. Something that you could probably wear during the day but still look a little extra if you wanted to. And also this is going to be my first video with my new hairdo, my new haircut. I feel like it's growing so much and I only cut it like not even a week ago. Well, when this video posts it will literally be a whole week. But at the moment it's only like 4 or 5 days and it feels like it's already grown so much, which is crazy. And I can't help but touch it and feel it. It's so soft, it's not like prickly or anything, which is really cool because I was worried it was going to be like spiky, but it's not. It's actually really soft and I love it. The feedback to it has been absolutely amazing. So I'm so glad that everyone has loved my last video and also just loved my haircut. I've had compliments about it. Just, you know, things like it brings out my eyes, it looks really good, it suits me. I'm really glad, I'm so glad that it looks good and that I don't look like a boy. I want to give a little bit of a shout out to my cousin Charlie because she let me raid her makeup stash that she had when I was over in Melbourne. I went over in Melbourne for Christmas, for the first time for Christmas actually, since moving to Perth from Melbourne, which will be 6 years, oh my god. It'll either be 6 years tomorrow or next week. I'll have to double check because I honestly can't remember, but it's basically been 6 years. So I spent my first Christmas in Melbourne in 6 years with my mum and my brothers and my brother's fiance. He got engaged, so that was exciting. And with my cousins and my auntie and stuff. So it was just amazing to get to see everyone and spend Christmas with them. So yeah, just off subject there. Shout out to my cousin Charlie for some of this makeup that I'm going to be using. But without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm going to start off by doing my eyes and I'm just going to make the camera closer so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing and hopefully it turns out okay. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not a trained makeup professional. I just love makeup. I think I can do it okay, like average, but I thought this would just be fun to, I guess, show you guys what kind of makeup I like to do on myself. And I think just to see what makeup's gonna look like on me with no hair, because usually I'm fresh-faced and I don't wear that much makeup, so this is gonna be interesting. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so that is the eyeshadow done and the eyebrows. Like I said, I'm not a professional, so it doesn't look amazing, and it is currently 1:45 in the morning, so back off, haters. So next we're going to go in with actual foundation, because thank you to Sister James for the tip. I now no longer do my eyes after foundation. As you might have seen earlier in the video, I have actually been using the Natio Natural Skin Lightweight Foundation. It's a water-based foundation. If you guys can see that, it's gonna focus. But I was using it before, and I actually am so obsessed with this foundation, because every other foundation I've used, particularly because I love a matte finish, but I am partial to like a nice natural dewy finish. I hate looking too oily, but my skin is kind of dry, so I unfortunately kind of have to avoid matte foundations as best as I can, just because my skin doesn't agree with it. But when I found this water-based foundation, I was instantly obsessed, because my skin doesn't feel tacky and oily and gross, but it looks so glowy and dewy, and I just love it. Again, Charlie, thanks for being a pale ass bitch and passing this on to me. But we are going to go in with this foundation now. I don't have my foundation brush out, so I'm gonna go get that right now, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. I got my foundation brush. It is a foundation brush from the Body Shop. I love this brush. Most of the brushes that I use are just cheap, you know, brushes from Wish or just stuff that I get here and there, and some of them I don't even know where they come from. Some of the brushes I've been using in today's tutorial are from Eco Tools, and this particular one is from the Body Shop. I don't know if you can see, but it's on there. So we're just gonna go in with that. I don't bother priming my skin with this one in particular, just because I generally don't feel like my skin needs priming with this water-based one, and my skin's actually really clean right now, and it's got moisturizer on it, so I've kind of, I guess, primed already. So I just go in with a little bit just on the end. You guys can see that before it drips off. I'm just gonna go in and essentially paint my face, because that's pretty much what you do when you have foundation. It is really quite sheer, but I do love it because you can kind of build on it, and plus when I put powder over it, it does a bit more full coverage anyway. So it doesn't really matter that it's not, that it's only lightweight and it's only like light coverage. And oh my God, you guys, it actually smells so amazing as well. Like, I know that what I'm putting on my skin is not full of chemicals, and well, I mean, it's foundation, of course it's gonna be full of chemicals. But I know whatever I'm putting on my skin is beautiful and nice, because it smells really good. And it doesn't smell like paint or like just chemicals. So that's what I love about it. So I'm just going up the skin. I get a lot of redness on my cheeks and on my nose, although for some reason it has died down. I'm sorry, I'm using the viewfinder just to like look at what I'm doing, but I have noticed it has gone down after shaving my head, and I don't know why that is. Maybe my head's just cooler so it doesn't go all red. I'm just going in with a little bit more. But yes, I do go over my redness just a little bit. I just want to kind of even out that eyeshadow a little bit. I will tap it onto my redness just because it helps to pack it on. I also want to go down my neck because I don't want it to look orange or yellow compared to my neck. And it is a really good color match for me, I found. I don't know if it's gonna work in this light, but I've found that it is a really good color match for me. And the thing I love is because it's water-based, a little goes a long way. Like, I've only got the tiniest amount on there. So you don't really need that much. I'm doing a little bit more just to build it, but you don't have to do that much. You can literally just do what I just had on the brush then. You can do that in total if you want to. But as I said, I'm going for a slightly more glam look, so I just want it to look a little bit more full coverage than lightweight. But we get that just by patting in some of it on my cheeks where most of my redness is. And you can see it is actually like, it kind of looks a bit yellow in this light, but I think that's just the lighting that I have at the moment. It's not professional lighting, so it's actually just a lamp because I'm broke and I don't have proper lighting yet. But I will have proper lighting eventually. And I'm just gonna go in one more time with just a tiny little bit on the end of the brush. Just up the top here and down my nose. And I like to pat it a bit more on my nose just because I do get flaky skin on the tip of my nose a bit. So I find if I drag it too much on my nose, it just looks horrific. And I think that's almost done. Get a little bit closer. Clean up the brows a little bit. I'll go a little bit up there. Gonna say, not completely hating it right now. So this eyebrow does turn out a little bit weird sometimes. And I'll probably go in and sort of sharpen it up a little bit. I don't know why, it just never quite works out the way I wanted it to. The way I want it to, I should say. But I think we're done for the foundation and we're done with that one. I know in this lighting it does look a little bit different, I think, to my skin color, but when we add some powder and stuff, hopefully it'll blend in a little bit better. So before I was setting my eyes with this pressed powder, there we go. And that's what I'm going to set my face with today, very, very lightly. I'm just gonna use a nice little powder brush here, and the brand is completely wiped off of it, so I don't even know where it's from. Sorry guys. I just wanna go in with a little bit, just under the eyes. A little bit at the top. Just very, very lightly, because otherwise I'll lose all the dewiness and the glow, and I just don't want to lose all of it. So there we go. So you can see there's still a little bit of a glow, a little bit of a highlight, which I love, 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 but it's not as intense. So I get that nice in between, kind of half matte, half glow. So next I'm gonna go in with a little of the Bahama Mama bronzer. This stuff is actually amazing. It is by the Balm Cosmetics and I absolutely love it. I don't use a lot just because it's really, really strong, but I just use it a little bit to contour. And I know I'm using the wrong brush, but I don't care, because I'm just gonna go in really, really lightly and just sort of build up on it a little bit. And I also will go in probably with a slightly lighter bronzer, I think. But I never like it to be too dark. I just like it to be natural. Like I said, you're going for like a natural glam. So you're gonna do the whole shebang. You're gonna do the contour and the highlight, but you're not going to go super heavy. I don't know if it's showing up on camera because I can't quite tell, but it's showing up in the mirror. So that's all that counts. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you're gonna see it as a whole anyway, so that's okay. Just going in with a little bit of contour underneath. And some on the forehead. Because Lord knows I need it now when I have a shaved head. Just very, very lightly. Like I said, I can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, but it's okay because the overall effect will be still there. We're gonna go in just a little bit on the nose. I'm just gonna look in the mirror because I can't see in the viewfinder. So now I'm just gonna go in with the Calico blush. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a really nice pink, slightly peachy color. I don't do any blush normally, but if I'm going slightly glam, and especially if I've done a full foundation, I will go over very, very lightly with just a hint of blush. When I tell people I don't own blush, I generally mean it. And by that I mean I do have blushes in my makeup kit, I just don't buy any of them. A lot of them have just been given to me, or they've just, you know, just stuff like that. I don't set out to buy blushes, and the reason why is you can already see that I have a lot of redness in my face. Usually I just go over with bronzer, but if I want to just blend the color in a little bit, and bring down the orange yellow tone in my face, I just add a little bit of blush, just a tiny little bit. And this is quite a weak pigmented blush. And I like to take it all the way up with my contour, just because that's kind of just the way my cheeks are. I know a lot of people have cheeks that are sort of more downwards. I know people have higher up cheeks. Mine sort of, I don't even know why, but it sort of just goes up. So that's the way I do it. But as you can see, it just adds just a nice little color in there. So next I'm going to go in with Tarte's Pro Glow highlighter and just highlight my face. I actually love this stuff because it is so, I just put some on my hand there. It is so pigmented and shiny and bright. I love it. I'm just going to put a little bit on here. Obviously I'm going to blend that in, don't worry. I'm not going to walk around like a strobe light with lines on my face as if I'm going to some kind of festival. I do look kind of ridiculous right now though, which is, you know. Gotta get that glow on. And all I do is just take my finger and kind of blend it in. And probably a little too much on my nose, but that's okay. We can deal with that. You can never have too much highlight on your nose. There's no such thing as an overly snatched nose. I mean, there probably is, but that's not us today, is it? So that's almost the finished look. We can't forget the most important thing, of course, is the lips. So I'm going to use two different products today. First is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Palette, Volume 1. It has 13 lipsticks and 5 primary colors. So we're gonna go in with the color number 5 there. And it's sort of like a rosy color, I guess, like a rosy, almost nude rose kind of color. And we're just gonna go in with that. And we're just gonna darken it up with another lipstick, lip gloss on top. So I'm just going to zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna use a mirror to apply this lipstick, and I'm going to overdraw my top lip just a little bit, as I usually do. I just realized that was covering it the whole time. I'm so sorry, guys. So you can see it's kind of like a rosy, natural kind of color, I guess. Just have to make sure I even out my lips so they're not totally weird looking. Using this lipstick palette as well just helps me to kind of line my lips as well before I put actual lipstick on. Well, it is actual lipstick, but it helps me to sort of line it out as well. Make sure it's neater. There we go. So that's my lips done, partially done. And the next product that I'm going to be using is a ColourPop product, and I am obsessed with ColourPop. So the next product that I'm using by ColourPop is the ColourPop Lip Satin, and this is in the color Prim. So I'm just going to go over it as a nice deep sort of color, which I'm obsessed with. Sorry, my camera keeps going out of focus. That's the final color. So this is using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Palette lipstick number 5, and also Colourpop's Lip Satin in Prim. Now I was tossing up between the Colourpop Lip Satin and the Kylie matte lipstick in Leo, but I decided the satin one will look nicer with this look, just because I'm going for more of a dewy, glowy finish. And this is pretty much the finished product. I don't like mascara because I find that pretty much every mascara I own or use ends up clumping or just looking really, really gross. I just prefer to ball out on $90 or $100 on, you know, natural false eyelash extensions, which I haven't done in a while, but I'm going back to Melbourne to see my girl Maddie, Lashes by Maddie. Check her out on Facebook, she's amazing. Here is a picture of what my lashes look like when she did them last time I was in Melbourne, and I really only trust her, so she's fantastic, and I'm looking forward to getting my lashes done again because I miss them, and this look will look so much better with false lashes, but I don't have any, and I don't have lash extensions in yet. I'm going to get my new fabulous wig to see what this look looks like with hair and without hair. I'll be back in a second. So here's my wig, my beautiful red coppery wig. It is a little bit shiny at the moment, but I'm hoping that I can take some of the shine out of it just using some dry shampoo or something on it. But this wig is absolutely fabulous. I did give it a bit of a trim because it was a little bit long and it just didn't look that good on me just because I've never had hair that long. But this wig is by Showgirl Wigs, so definitely go check them out. This is not sponsored, but it should be because they're amazing. But I'm just going to pop this on now. It is a lace front wig and it was only, I think, like $120, something like that. So pretty affordable for a lace front, this kind of quality. It did come curled, but I kind of straightened it just so it gives it more of a, it's not straight, but it gives it more of a natural kind of look. I just want to zoom out so you guys can see this. So it was a lot longer than this, but it is a lace front wig and I've already cut the lace off, obviously. It does have some clips and it comes with a wig cap as well, which I just don't bother using, which I probably should, but I find it very uncomfortable and I probably will get used to that the more wigs that I buy. But here we go, I'm popping it on now so you can have a look what it looks like. I need to get used to having a wig on and a hair. Now it's not perfect because I haven't like brushed it out or anything, and I could have done a way better job at making it look as nice as it actually does. Let's just fix it up. There we go. But it is a really amazing wig and I do love it. It's very pretty and I love the color. It's sort of similar to what I originally had my hair as before it faded. It was sort of a reddy coppery color. So this is pretty much close to it. So guys, this is the finished look. It is a simple but kind of glam look, just because you get that shimmer, that glow, and of course the dark lips. So it's kind of like a natural glam. Obviously the wig is a little extra and I probably would wear this out without the wig. I don't know how I feel about the wig. It definitely needs to have the shine brought down on it, I think. I would rather it higher up. It looks a bit better as well. It also looks a bit nicer when the part is more to the side. I think it looks nicer when the part's more to the side. But that's the finished look. So I hope you guys loved this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you guys wanted to watch any of my other videos, visit my channel, turn on my notifications, and you will be notified whenever I post. I will be posting every Thursdays, so, well, hopefully, that's the goal. So make sure to leave in the comments what kind of videos you guys would like to see me do. I will do many different kind of videos, makeup tutorials, wig tutorials when I get some more wigs, and I can show you guys different looks and also how I cut my wigs and style them, etc, etc. Maybe some like movie reviews, music reviews, you know, reactions, stuff like that. So yeah, just be sure to leave a comment down below of what you guys think and what you guys want to see next. Bye!